To hit the rank of Challenger in League of Legends is a statistical anomaly. In the North American server alone, it is estimated to have just under 30 million players, and Challenger, the pinnacle of performance, is the top 300. That's the top 0.001%. And you know what's even more of an anomaly? Having 3 brothers all achieve Challenger at a very young age. 2 of them even hitting rank 1 and setting LP records at their respective time. The brothers make up more of the Challenger ladder than the Challenger ladder takes up of the player base. You're probably wondering, who are these League of Legends prodigies? Meet the Shora brothers, Omran, Rayan, and Bilal, or widely known as Viper, General Sniper, and MySwordCrimson. There is another one, Moaz, but although being the oldest, he doesn't play League. Smart move. Rayan and Bilal were born in Toronto, Canada, where their family now resides. Viper and Moaz were born in Syria though, the family's country of ethnicity. Now as the first gamer in the family, we have to begin with Viper.
This on top! Is this the fight that TSM needs? But Viper charges right back in! It's venomous! 4 kills! And the
Viper says before League, he played a game called Combat Arms, an old FPS game. On this particular game, there was a player he looked up to who had a name similar to Viper, which he really took a shine to and eventually adapted it into his own name. Although, Viper is quite a common name people choose in the gaming world, and he often gets confused with the Korean ADC Viper, despite having competitive record under the name first. After hitting rank 1 multiple times and being recognised as a top 2 North American solo queue talent next to TF Blade, he began his professional career in the LCS under Team Liquid in 2017. In his time in the LCS, Viper played for FlyQuest, Dignitas, Immortals, and the TSM and 100 Thieves academies. But a one-trick at heart and an enjoyer of the solo queue environment, Viper departed pro play at the start of the year to focus on streaming and content creation and travel to Europe to challenge the ladder there. In just 2 weeks, Viper hit a peak of Challenger 1,619 LP at rank 7 with an extremely impressive 63% win rate on his signature Riven. But as impressive as this is, his peak of rank 1 1,890 LP on NA dwarfs this achievement. Achievements that set the bar high for his brothers, but Rayan was up for meeting the expectations. At a very early age, General Sniper began learning the game. Looking up to his big brother, he wanted something that was close to him, and General Sniper kinda rhymed with Viper, so he just stuck with that. Upon joining 100 Thieves Academy though, he had to shorten it to just Sniper. At age 13, he became the youngest ever Challenger player and continued his extremely impressive accolades by hitting rank 1 and breaking the North American solo queue LP record at over 1900 when he was just 14, 2-tricking Aurelia and Riven. And this was before the LP inflation changes. It wouldn't take long for Sniper's talent to be recognised and signed by the 100 Thieves Academy, but he wasn't allowed to play professional just yet because he was too young. Obviously inspired by his brother, Sniper followed Viper's champion choice, finding comfort in Riven and eventually developing his Aurelia. But this was unlike Bilal. Sharing his twin brother's knack for the game, Crimson also joined his brothers in Challenger tier at age 13, although finding his success mainly playing mid lane Yasuo. Something he definitely didn't learn off his brothers, but may have been inspired by the prevalent Yasuo at the time. While he initially hit Challenger playing mid lane, it wouldn't be long before Crimson was drawn into a more 1v1 centric role where he was able to really flex his solo prowess. And while he liked Riven, he was drawn to the strengths in the role and begun to learn meta picks. Currently sitting at over 1000 LP, his most played is Olaf. The twin brother to General Sniper, Bilal is about to finish grade 11 at school, where he will head into his final year in September. This will lead him into university, unless his gaming skill leads him elsewhere through opportunity. Crimson's name is unique though. When choosing his name, Viper jokingly suggested Falafel King, as it was a food Bilal was known to enjoy in the family, but it never stuck, and he ended up choosing his own name under MySwordCrimson. As the oldest and first League player in the family, Viper was led into League in middle school when his cousin and close friend at the time kept nagging him to give it a try. Initially, he actually always refused, but eventually gave in and started to play. Viper's brothers, however, saw the success he was having in the game as they followed his Academy to LCS journey very closely and became inspired to play themselves. Of this, Viper had no idea until he came home during one off-season and saw them both sitting next to each other learning the game. Outside of League of Legends, both Sniper and Crimson are both heavily into the NBA and would often spend their summers outdoors playing with friends at their home. Knowing that there's more to life than League, Viper was also keen on his studies and intended to finish school to open a business before the hours and dedication he put into his League career finally paid off. Now, I've known Viper and been a big fan of him for a very long time. The playstyle he pioneered on Riven is the sole reason I was able to hit Challenger after studying his gameplay and is part of the reason I wanted to do this video. Developing a gameplay style that many Riven players integrate into their own and find success on must mean he was doing something right, so I had to reach out and ask for the specific information and advice that Viper himself employed to reach the level of consistency and performance that he has today. He says that to reach the top, your development must extend outside the realm of just playing the game. You have to study it and understand why things do and don't work. While he was in school, Viper treated it like a full-time job and would play and watch the game whenever he wasn't studying. He says to succeed, you must do what you love, because without passion you'll never be able to push yourself through the times of doubt and to the next level. Forcing yourself to play when you don't want to will eventually result in burnout, which is counterproductive if your goal is success. Driven by a progression and development mindset which is attributable to his success, he says the part he still loves the most is just playing the game and slowly progressing through study and repetition. Aside from counselling his brothers on in-game matters, these are lessons Viper has instilled for them to employ on their journey. That, coupled with thousands of hours of gameplay, mechanics practice, and a fierce desire to meet the expectations that has been tied to the Shura name gives you a very potent recipe for success at their craft. Bilal is set to continue his studies into the next year unless a gaming opportunity presents itself, and Rayyan has a future set with 100 Thieves. Viper is set to head to Korea in the next few weeks to test his skill. On one of the top 2 most competitive servers that exist, it is estimated he will easily reach Challenger as he has before in Korea, but how high he will go remains a mystery. To keep up with the Shura Brothers' next chapter, I'll have all their links in the description, and if you enjoy this type of content, make sure to subscribe as I am already collaborating on another video like this with one of your favourite Lulu plushing loving creators. Thanks for watching.